What's up, everybody? Mr. Second Passport here. These protests happening here in Ecuador really kind of make you think, just like the pandemic did, right? About, am I structuring my life the right way, right? And so today I'm gonna show a kind of a life plan that I'm trying to adhere to, and it might interest you as well, depending on your situation. But it's the trifecta. I call it three-country plan. Now. The idea of this plan is to kind of protect your wealth and protect your income generation engine or engines, right? And also maybe protect any liability that you might have if you ever ran into legal issues, right? But kind of a different way than maybe you've heard, like in the States, by making a million LLCs, right? And putting a property in each LLC and all this. But anyone who's made an LLC know there's more paperwork to do with each LLC, and you have to sometimes file a return and blah blah blah, and it can become quite a hassle. So this is kind of a different way of looking at protecting your wealth and also your income generating engines that you may have. What a lot of people don't realize, like in liability situations where you might get sued and whatnot, it's hard for anyone to know, and governments too, that you have properties in other countries, right? Are they going to go to the local municipals in a place like Ecuador and come after a property you might have in Ecuador if they don't even know that you own it, right? And it doesn't appear on any database or anything, so how would they know, right? So it's another way to kind of protect assets by investing in different countries. Getting right to the chase, the idea is, three parts, like the name states, but to live in one country, to work or invest in another, and to bank in a third, right? I think it's a good idea to involve that trifecta to get that full strength of the triangle in your life. Me, I live in Ecuador, right? And I work and invest in Ecuador, right? I have some Airbnb properties, short-term rentals that I make money from, but I also have two in the US, right? So I do generate income from two different countries, which, like, when the whole country shuts down of Ecuador like it has in the last week or two, in a lot of ways, it makes sense to have different income streams coming in from different places, right? So kind of like you make money in one and you stash it in another and you live in a third, right? I think it makes sense because, like, yes, Ecuador, for instance, pays really good interest rates, but anyone who's knows any history about Ecuador knows you should not bring all your money, large amounts, to Ecuadorian banks because they're only insured up to $32,000 per depositor per institution. And let's face it, in the last 20 years or so, especially the smaller cooperatives, they've been known to shut down on a whim, right? And the bigger banks had that bank crisis near the turn of the century, and that's why the Ecuador country went to the dollar in the first place. So again, and people lost a lot of money in the banking system. So again, I think this is a good plan. And again, on this channel, I still need to complete that triangle, get that third country. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to present a place I'm looking at that might be a good third country for me, and I'll explain why. So stay tuned to this channel and check back in tomorrow, and I'll share that third country that I'm thinking about to kind of complete my own personal trifecta.